Well, let's speak on 510 Day.
So
How did that come about? What is 510 Day?
So 510 Day, May 10th, it's a celebration as a protest of gentrification, Oakland being against gentrification, anti-displacement, houselessness. It's a whole movement of just letting folks know, like, everything y'all want to celebrate in Oakland comes from us. So when you try and erase us, you erasing everything we have around us. And so it's actually in respects to 415 Day in the city. They started, you know what I'm saying? They started first.
Did you hear what he said?
You know what I'm saying? Like, so 415 Day, like 2015, they started it. Then we started 510 Day after that. And it's always about we still here. You know what I'm saying? You talk about the side shows, you talk about the turf dances, you talk about the taco trucks, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's all us. You know what I'm saying? That's all the motherfuckers that come from the flats. You know what I'm saying? All come from the quote unquote impoverished areas. Like, we create this, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what it all ties back together. You know, there's one of my favorite movies, The Last Black Man in San Francisco. And at the end of the movie, the brothers on the bus and these white girls are talking hella shit about the city. And he's like, you can't hate it unless you love it. And that's how I feel about Oakland. You know what I'm saying? There's motherfuckers who want to come here and party, but then they want to talk about bipping, but you're not talking about the shit that caused this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's you can't just say, oh, I just want to eat off the fruits of labor without realizing, you know, what comes in with some of this shit, you know?
Oh, well, can we get this right here since you're here right here, we all here together. So family, ours and 510 Days. So can we make sure how do we get into that spot for the original turfers to be on that 510 Day stage? How do we do that?
We'll definitely make that happen. Definitely connect you with the homies.
You just talk to, you feel me, to my biggest homie over here.
Absolutely.
And then, you know, with all due respect, I'm not doing it. I don't want to go through it through different people that's not our culture, because I know we got a city and y'all love us. And I said when it's time and when it's time to get there through our right people, I'm going to show up and show out. So I'm just saying, just for us, since you said that, and I've seen a few performances, it's time for us to, you know, turn that up the right way, you know?
You know, the shirts.
All right. Because we thank you for that. Y'all bring that up. Y'all turn the city up with so much love, and God always covers it with positivity, and it's never nothing, you know, violent or anything. So you know that you're a good person, and anything around you, it's protected. So thank you for that too.
Absolutely. You know, when we created the shirts, for me, when I'm talking about turf dances, I'm thinking about, you know what I'm saying, my OGs, you know what I'm saying, my homies that I was seeing at 2232 MLK, and I was seeing at Sweet's Ballroom. And when Shep just had that one little leg thing he was doing all the time with the little twirl, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
the original Spider-Man.
You know, I think about all that. You know what I'm saying? When I think about that, I think of just motherfuckers gigging, you know, how it really was just an expression, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I always wished I knew how to turf dance. It was always a part of my...
Everybody know how to
I wish I had the rhythm. I got...
Yeah, you know, see, it's energy. That's really all you gotta do. They don't even got, you know, but it's okay.
Put their hands on their knees.
Right.
All you gotta do. So, how would you consider yourself at this moment in time, right? Would you consider yourself a community figure, public, let's say an activist, a public figure, of community, a representation of the community? Like, how would you describe yourself in the work you're doing right now?
I would say, so I always like telling these, I like going into tangents. Yeah. I went to go help my son out at his day camp this past summer. And I'm waiting with the group as they about to get on the bus. And one little girl, she was looking and she was like, why is he over here? And the camp leader was like, hey, this is, you know, Lil Leon's dad, but you should know who he is. He does a lot of work in the community. And she goes, he's a community man? And honestly, I heard that and I was like, I am. And I feel like, because I can't really say I'm a public figure, even though I know that I am, or I'm an activist, but I know I am. So I'm a community guy, dude.
Bro, you sound like leader, man.
Exactly. You see, I got my wrestling shirt on, you know what I'm saying? I got my little wrestling beater on, you know what I'm saying? I'm community man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see my belt in here. Hold on. Wait.